Hello, my name is Moussa. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba in Canada, and here is my computer science project. So today I will present to you the Flash game. So the Flash game is a maze game that was inspired by my little brother, whose favorite characters is the Flash and the Green Arrow. So both of those characters are superheroes. So therefore I decided to make a maze game inspired by my client. And as we can see here, I used Java to create this game, and this is the main form right here. The Flash game is the main form of multiple classes. So here we have the new main menu that would appear as the run project would be clicked, and right here I have the play song. So right in effects I have coding that would play the Flash theme song for an hour loop as the game progresses. So here we're going to start with the Flash game. I can hear the music, but unfortunately with this video you cannot hear the music. Well, here we go. The Flash game, I have this GIF playing to represent the Flash and the arrow to represent the enemies, which are the Green Arrow. So we go into rules here. I made some rules that show the Flash game. So we have to use the Flash to go around the maze and go through the door to escape. We use the arrow keys to move the Flash, collect all the burgers before we escape, and we cannot get hit by the Green Arrow or we get eliminated. Press the escape key during the game to go back to the main menu. So we can go back, and then I can click play. We have this introduction which has a built-in timer in it. So my name is Barry Allen and I'm the fastest man alive. To the outside world, I'm an ordinary forensic scientist, but secretly with the help of my friends at Star Labs, I fight crime and find other mutants like me. So if you keep reading. So that lasts for about 15 seconds so that the reader has time to read. And here is the main user interface of the game. So as we can see, the Flash is animated right over here. And then we have the Green Arrows, multiple enemies that are going around. Alright, so let us begin. I will run the project. So here we have the Flash game. We have the name of the Flash and the Green Arrow going right through it to represent a crossover between the main character, which is the Flash, and the Green Arrow. So if we go into the rules, we have use the Flash to go around the maze and go through the door to escape. That is the objective. Use the arrow keys to move the Flash. Collect all the burgers before you escape. Do not get hit by the Green Arrow or you get killed. And you can press the escape key during the game to go back to the main menu. So if we go to the play button, if I click it, there will be an introduction message that plays for about 15 seconds, a count of 15 seconds, and hopefully when the reader is done reading, then it leads into the user interface, which is where the user will play. So I'll play it. My name is Barry Allen and I'm the fastest man alive. To the outside world, I'm an ordinary forensic scientist, but secretly, with the help of my friends at Star Labs, I fight crime and find other humans like me. But my best friend, the Green Arrow, has just gone rogue, and I would do anything in my power to keep him safe. And I'm the only one fast enough to save him. I am the Flash. So here we go. We had enough time to read it. I'm just going to hide here so that the enemies do not get to me. So as we can see, the main character, which is the Flash, situated right here, is animated and moving. Sliding down, we have 3 Green Arrows who are walking around the maze and bouncing at every wall in a random direction. As we can see, we have the door, which is right around here. That's the green door that we go through. And we have all the burgers all around here that you have to collect before going out the door. So you saw me as I hid here. I collected a burger, so I can show that once I collect a burger, it disappears. But it doesn't just disappear, it keeps count so that the door will not unlock until all the burgers are collected. So I will show an example of that. I will lead my character in collecting the least amount of burgers that I can while going into the door, and see what happens when I try to leave the game without collecting all the burgers. So here I can grab I can grab some stuff here. I can go down to find the door. And I'm right here at the door. And I try to go in. Oh, nice try. You cannot go through the door without collecting all the burgers. That's a built-in timer. I can try again. It's going to show again. So therefore, the user cannot leave without collecting all the Big Belly burgers.
By making a method called output.
So, what am I going to do? I'm going to collect all the Big Belly burgers. Well, before we do that, we want to show that the green arrow does eliminate you and what happens when the green arrow eliminates you. So, I'm going to intentionally get hit by the green arrow. And well, game over. You have been eliminated by the green arrow. You did save the green arrow from his mental breakdown. The green arrow is still rogue, terrifying the citizens of Star City. The Flash has finished his mission and has now returned to Central City. Will the Flash have a second chance to beat the green arrow? So what I like to do with this game is create a sort of timeline and a sort of storyline to the game to get the user engaged. Alright, so as you can see, you can get killed by the green arrow, and once the green arrow hits you, then that lost menu shows up. So we're going to go back and collect all the burgers to finish the game and show the win menu message. Alright, the game starts. It is pretty quick.
I can call upon a method we already have in our example.
The Flash is a quick character, so therefore I decided to add a thrill to the game and make it of a quicker pace. So as you can see, character goes random directions.
So now, when you understand arrays, you can now work with large data sets. Okay, so we're going to stop there today. I'm hopeful that if tomorrow I'll go to these guys and work on some 40s content. Friday I'll go back to you guys.
So all I'm doing here is trying to avoid the green arrow characters and going through this maze in a kind of fast pace.
Wait, 42 SIB students. Is Moussa still recording?
So I'm just going around. These guys are following through. So trying to avoid the green arrow characters is one of the main thrills of this game. Makes it harder to collect all the Big Belly burgers. Which depends if you are one of those patient gamers who like to wait and stall until the enemy is further away, or you want to right away get the burgers as soon as you can. So here we can see I'm almost done in collecting all the burgers. Almost over. Just a few burgers to go. Few labels.
Is it registered your key process? Is it getting to
And as you can see on the right, the green arrow cannot go through the door. It acts as a wall to him, so he can go close to the door, means you have to wait till he leaves, but he cannot go through the door himself. Well, I have collected all the burgers, all the labels. I'm going to go through the door. Congratulations, you have completed the Flash game versus Arrow game. You have saved the green arrow from his mental breakdown. The green arrow is back to normal, helping the citizens of Star City. The Flash has finished his mission and has now returned to Central City. Our two heroes are now peacefully resting, awaiting for the next villain to challenge him, ... So as I said, I wanted to bring a sort of storyline to the game. Therefore, this can foreshadow another game coming up.
There's the problem. It doesn't get to
So
this.
as we can see, I'm going to explain, this is my design for the UI. So all this is made by labels, using frames and all that. And I had to set the larger frame to a null layout. So as we can see here, to add the arrow images, I declared the labels, and to add multiple walls, I use the linked list. Same thing here with the linked list. For the burgers, for the big belly burger images that are right here, and the walls, I use the linked list to make it easier and not call an integer for every single thing. So this right here calls the engine system. So the game engine back here that has most of that calls the main root of the game. So if we go back to the UI, we can see here that I used, as I said, an icon with the frames. So the frames are calling from my desktop all the way to the media file that is right here, the images of the flash, using a switch case statement with a timer to make them move at a certain time. So I have 8 cases, meaning 8 frames. I did the same thing with the green arrow, using the image icon calling the media file, media package in my NetBeans folder. So I use that for all 3 characters. I didn't need to repeat and call again the icons because they use the same icons. So here, once this declares that the game engine class causing the escape key allows the user to return to the main menu. So one thing that I will test in just a few seconds is when we click the escape key, that the user can go back to the main menu. So these timers start the flash and the green arrows starting their animation. So this causes when the when the window opens, that all the characters will start animating as soon as possible. So we have here my main menu with the flash name on it, the green arrow GIF, and I have it to set size, set visible equal through, and then when the rules button is clicked, then new rules is visible and we dispose of this page. Same thing with the play menu. We have the introduction menu to show up. So the introduction menu that I wanted to show has a count of 15 seconds with a timer that ticks. Once the timer is done, then the UI shows up. So the UI, which is right here, that is what is here, and the rules, which I use labels to show, go back to the main menu once the back button is clicked. So this is the incomplete menu, which is when the user tries to go through the door without collecting all the collectibles. So this is again a timer of 3 seconds. Just shows it real quick for the user to realize that he cannot cheat in the game and has to collect all the burgers. So this is the win menu. Once the user wins, then this shows up, goes back to the main menu, wants to click menu, and the exit button. Same thing over here with the lost menu, which has the same aspects as the lost menu. So as I showed in the beginning, effects plays the sound, the flash 1 hour long loop. That is called with a media player class that was imported code that I used to play my own music in FX. So here, as I said, we have the game engine, which has the main components of the game. So we have the flash, which is the hero, the door, the arrow, the enemy, the linked list of the burgers and the walls, and the UI itself. And yeah, so this game was created by the help of my brother, inspired by the TV show The Flash and the two superheroes, The Flash and the Green Arrow. So thank you for listening. Hope you guys have a great day.